is home for podcasts, live streams, and unfiltered conversations. This is Dallas On Air.
On your mark. On your mark.
On your mark.
I want to welcome everyone back to another Tuesday night that God has blessed me, you, us, and who all is listening, watching to be here. You're about to listen to the On Your Mark podcast show, sports, business, community, entertainment, and just a people's show. I'm your host, Coach Fly Flanagan. And we once again are back. Tell you what, right now we have some basketball games going on. Boys basketball. We have Madison, which I think they're playing in Abilene, Madison High School. We have Carter, who's playing out in Arlington. Then we have Kimball, who's playing in Wichita Falls. So we have three representatives in the boys division that are playing for state. They win tonight, they go to state. And on last week, Lincoln girls went back-to-back state champions. Congratulations, Coach Ashley Greer and those Lincoln High School girls basketballers. And I'm going to say congratulations to Lancaster High School girls basketball team. They won on Saturday. So, two LHS initials and Tigers with the same mascots won. The Lincoln High School Tigers and the Lancaster High School Tigers. So congratulations to those two teams, man. Congratulations. And tonight, like I said, the Dallas Madison, Dallas Carter, and Dallas Kimball are playing, and they win on tonight. They're playing for state next Saturday. Well, next Friday. Yeah, it'll be next Friday. So Madison's 3A division. Kimball and Carter are 4A, and I think Carter went small, Kimball went big. So there's possible to have two 4A champions in both divisions. So job well done once again. And like I said, it's the same schools all the time. But congratulations anyway. But we got to do something about that. I mean, because it's over 30-plus high schools here in the Metroplex and the ISD. And the same schools all the time. And there's some talent I guarantee you it's some talent at every school. 2 or 3, 4 or 5. And that's boys or girls. And I know this because, again, I said at the track meet on yesterday, the Leon Hayes meet, and to Madison coaching staff and all the helpers, good job on yesterday at the Leon Hayes meet. So good job. And I should have them in here next Tuesday. It would have come tonight, but they had the game tonight. So it's going to be 3 teams we are playing tonight that should be headed to San Antonio. And I'm more than sure that they probably will. All they got to do is do what they've been doing, winning. That'll take care of losing. But I saw a lot of talent at some schools that you just don't hear from, especially on the track side. Well, on a lot of sports sides. But I saw some talented athletes in some programs. Did I say programs? Some of it didn't look like a program. But I saw some talented athletes that, with some assistance, I said some assistance, it can be a difference because it's too many high schools for the same 4 or 5 to always represent. I'm saying they should, and want them to continue to represent, but it has to be some. It's too many schools, and I know that there are athletes at those schools. I know they are. Travis Turner, I need to get you on this show, man. One of DeSoto's finest that went to the league, to the NFL. Let me chime. I have to get my people chimed in. I'm just thinking, but and I think there is something in the mix, ladies and gentlemen, that I was informed of yesterday. And it sounds like it's something that can work. I won't elaborate on it yet, but it was mentioned to me. And it sounds pretty good. But it's a moving parts right now. It has to be fixed or it won't be moving. But it's sounding like it's something that can really happen, and it's needed. So but what I can say to you, I was heard. Yes, sir, and yes, ma'am, I was heard. And once again, there's a lot of schools. I saw some kids that won yesterday. I say they won, but they won't win nowhere else because there wasn't that many teams there. And I'm saying the times, it's about times in track, ladies and gentlemen. It's not about just places. It's about times. And there were some times that probably wouldn't have won in Park and Recs. I said it. I sit there and watch it. I wrote them down. I don't just sit there and be just sitting there. I be writing. I be watching. I be watching. I be writing. And like I said, there are some folks that went home with some medals yesterday. That was they won. They did win. But it won't be no scholarship offers at all. Not even walk on. But there's something that has to be fixed out in this district. It has to be. It's too large of a district to have the same schools over and over and over and over and over and over competing. You got some schools raise up every now and then, mostly then versus now. There's too many kids. It's too many schools. So, what does that lead to? It's not the kids. So what does that lead to? Y'all understand? See, some folks just holding a job, and they have the job and they got the title, but there's no performance in their performing. Yeah, how about that? No performance in their performing. Yeah, I know I'm going to keep it right and keep it straight with you. See, one thing about right, there's no wrong in it. So long as we're speaking the truth, we can stay on that, we can speak on that, we can stand on that. But I did see some kids with some potential. I really did. I saw a lot of young ladies that were running and performing with some potential. And with some assistance, it can be a big difference. And with that being said, if other schools pick up their performances, kids will quit leaving because they want to win. They want to win. And you'll quit losing your kids if you start competing. That's all I'm saying. Then this week coming up this Friday, because the meet that was on yesterday was scheduled for this past Saturday. But what they did, they bypassed the weather and it was a good day. And then come this Friday will be the meet at Hutch. Coach Tyson Gardner track me coming up this Friday. I think he said the time was going to be starting time would be 4:00 p.m. because yesterday's was 2:30 starting time, and if I'm not mistaken, it's called the Razorback Relays. Coach Razorback, his daughter and coach was in last Tuesday. So will that be coming up this Friday? So some kids getting to run. They ran yesterday, they'll be running again on Friday. And it's just like me and my boy Chicago, we talk all the time. When we came through, you ran prelims, you ran every event that morning and had to come back and run every event that evening. I know that a lot of people didn't get to. That mean didn't get to do that because that mean they didn't get to the finals. But we did it every year. 4 straight years, we never not got to the finals. We always going to be in the finals. But you running 2 track meets in one day, basically. Because you're running every event. See, these kids seem like they're not built like that now. But they don't have to be built like that because they don't do it like that anymore. They make stuff for finals and they run one time against heats. That kind of stuff, man. But that's what it is. So this Friday at Wilma Hutchins will be and somebody correct me on that. Let me get to Facebook. The Razorback Relays. Coach Tyson Gardner is spearheading that. So come on out, ladies and gentlemen. And then I think the Texas Southern Relays is this weekend. TSU. And then we couldn't get near the Texas Relays. But I think, like I said, if I'm not mistaken, somebody let me know. I'm getting chimed in right here. That the Texas Relays, TSU Relays is this weekend. Okay. Boy, Ariel Ashbrook done checked in. See, my mom done checked in. Ronald Riggs, I see you. Ella Wilson. I say, man, listen. Boy, Oz Brooks. I'd like to have you on, man. Appreciate that, man. Would love to have you on, man. Like I said again, and if you wanted to, man, if you just can't make it into the studio, because we're downtown Dallas here, be glad to do a Zoom with you, man. Matter of fact, I'd love to do a Zoom with you right now. you know. And if you like, but why don't you send me? I mean, that's if you're in position for everybody to see you, because you know everybody gonna see you. So if you like, man, why don't you 214-789-0065, or you see the phone number strolling 469-708-8609. Call in 469-708-8609. Or you can text me your email, and we send you a link. You can chime in. Again, 214-789-0065. And Riggs, man, I would love for you to call in, man. And if you want to, you can have a Zoom. It was good seeing you at the track meet, man, last Saturday. And it's always a pleasure to see you, though, man. And I want to talk about my boy Downs, too, man. And what's shaking and what's moving with that. I heard good things are moving now in his behalf. That the NFL kicked in, and he's getting 24-hour care. And that's what's great, man. But Riggs, if you like, man, call. I'd like for you to call in, man. You see the number strolling. And like I said again, Madison boys are playing tonight. And I think they're in Abilene. Because Gates was telling me yesterday, I'm going to have Gates and them in here. I'm thinking next Tuesday. And like I said, they're playing tonight. Carter's playing in Arlington. Where in Arlington, I'm not sure. And then Kimball are playing in Wichita Falls. So we have 3 teams still in the hunt. And it's very possible that we can have 2 4A state champions in basketball this season. Very, 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 it's a strong possibility. And then Kimball, should they win, they'll be back-to-back state champions once again. I see Dunn and check. Then see Kimball is winning. So here's an update. Kimball is up right now by 16. If anyone has an update on Madison or Carter, but Kimball is up by 16. And I talked with Coach Buck yesterday. He's supposed to be giving me a call so we could zoom in and be live with them in Wichita Falls. But he hadn't called yet. But I just got an update. They're up by 16. So there we go. So we need all 3 of those teams to head to San Antonio and represent and bring did not just go. Bring the title back. And Coach Ashley Greer, Lincoln High School, you need to call me or I'll call you too. You know, I'm putting something together for those girls. But I want to do something real special. And I told this to Gates yesterday that I wanted to do something for Madison and Lincoln. I don't think it's been done. And have a big celebration for the boat for Sunnyside, South Dallas. I'm working on something. And my boy Arthur Williams, we met today, one of SOC finest, then Texas A&M, College Station, then University of North Texas, Denton. You know, Arthur, boy, run that 400. He state champion in the 400 back in, was that 77, 78? We met today, and his son, I talked to him on the phone. We got something coming down the pipe, man. It's gonna be real good. It's gonna be real good. We're gonna put some things together for some underprivileged youngsters, as well for some families. And you'll hear about it real soon. Like I said, we met today probably about a little bit over 2 hours. Got the forward and checked in. And we just want to put something that's going to bless some families. We're going to do it. Y'all just don't know what it's going to be yet, but it's going to be awesome. It's going to bless some families, man, that are some that need it, some deserve it. Some deserve to need it. How about that? So you never know who. I'm so grateful and thankful to be able to be in contact with individuals that don't mind being a help to others. They don't ask why you're doing it. There's been some that have asked, well, why would you do that? Well, have they not, what about their family? Man, you're the wrong person I'm talking to. Well, I don't, you're the wrong person for me to be talking to about this. Thank you very much. Individuals that don't mind. Because one thing about it, somebody call themselves using you, oh, God gonna take care of that. Kimball 46, South Plains 34, about to start the fourth quarter. Now, y'all know that's not out of reach yet, though, because this is basketball. 46-34. One thing about this basketball, the score can change real quick, real fast. A couple of baskets here from free throws. Man, then next thing you know, it's wow. But I see it's a low scoring game, so it's some good defense obviously being played. 46-34. The game started at 7. I wonder, again, if anyone has the update on Madison or the update on Carter, we like to know, because see, things have changed. They're only going to play one game down in San Antonio. It's no more 2 and 3 games. They got it fixed now. When you head there, you play one game. That's it. And you know the best way to win is win. That's the best way. But then again, like I said, this Saturday. Friday. I don't know who's running Saturday. But I know it's I think it's called the Razorback Relays. That'll be held at Wilma Hutchins. Coach Tyson Gardner, head coach there. And what I know is it starts at 4 o'clock on Friday. So come on out. I used to say come on out and say enjoy some good running. But now I have to say come on out. Come on out, because it's going to be a track meet. Because like I said, I saw some times yesterday. There's some kids won with some times that'll never happen. So that let y'all know a lot of folks wasn't there. But we got to get better at it, y'all. Because track is all about times, distances. You know, whether you're in the field, jumping. My mistake with West Plains High School. So they say it's not South Plains, it's West Plains High School. Y'all see the comments? Y'all just watching you. So it's West Kimball versus West Plains High School, not South Plains. But I guess I'm such a realist. Hey, Coach, do they still have the Kimball relays? Riggs, I was over there for the past 2 seasons, and there was no Kimball relays. I don't know, and that used to be a major big meet. Matter of fact, that was the meet that the state, the state tournament championship game would be on for basketball. No, they hadn't had a Kimball. in my 2 seasons there, they had now come with relays. I just can't recall before. So that good question, man. Nope. But the answer is I hadn't been in 2 seasons. It's not one this season either. And I think the week of the Texas relays is going to be WT White's track meet held at Kincaid. I think that's what was told to me. But there's too many kids, man, and I know there is some talent. Because I saw some talent yesterday. But I saw that it wasn't coached up. And the Times tell me that. But I saw some kids that if they were in another program, probably would be cold. But here's my take on it. They shouldn't have to be in another program if they had a program. Hope that made sense. If they had a program, not that they have a track team. I'm speaking track right now. But you can just tell. I saw kids turning around, taking the baton on the 4x1 once again. I'm talking about nowhere near the exchange zone. I'm just saying turning around, taking the baton. I saw kids stand still. Then when runner got that, then they started running. When they got the baton in their hand, like not getting out. The things that should be common sense for a coach to teach. I saw some didn't know how to mark their steps, but then I seen some know how to mark their steps. And it stopped right there. That was just it. So they got the mark, and then the runner still came inside the zone. I mean, standing flat still. You know how much time they were losing? Got another update. Kimball 53. West Plains 36. And that, to me, is a reflection on the coaches. Yes, that's just facts. And I'm going to tell you something else. The middle school need the same attention. The same exact attention. Where are the good track coaches? Well, if we speak on them right now, and this is not just an opinion, it's just facts. It just your Lincolns, your Carters, your South Oak Cliff, whether they come out or not, they still there. Your Kimball's. You got some good coaches in some other schools, such as your Hutch. If you still, I know one is in Seagoville for sure. Your Skyline. Skyline girls are rolling. And a few of the guys are rolling. I like that. My boy at London checked in, nephew. But I'm saying there's too many high schools. And all of them got kids in them. It's no excuse, man. The coach kids up. And like I said again, I saw some kids that won. They went home with medals, a couple of them dangling around their neck. And if I was a college recruiter, they couldn't even walk on. I just tell you how slow that was. I saw varsity boys running in the 400, 54s, 55s, 56s. Yes, I did. Can't make that up. I saw varsity boys running 23, 22. I saw one, ran 21, I think it was 21.78. I got it written down. Uno. I saw maybe 3. Possible 4. Run 22. Man, that sound like I'm playing spades. Yeah. And after then, 23s, 24s, and I'm listening to people in the stands like, "Oh, they rolling." I said, "They must don't have no clock." Start watching their hand. You seen a whole lot of slow dudes racing one another. Who gonna be the fastest slow dude? Y'all just heard what I said time-wise. 23s, 24s. We talking about boys. And it was some 26s in there. That's from a lack of coaching kids up. Because you cannot tell me there's no talent at other schools. There are. I saw some potential. But it just tells you that what's not being done and what's not being done, I'm not over there. I just look at the results on the track. And that's the times. So, yes, they may be going to track practice and they're doing some type of track workout, but they're not doing stuff to get better. Houston area schools have better times than Dallas. Yeah, that's facts right now. They do. They are. They're having them. But it doesn't have to always be the same schools. It's so many high schools here, it ought to be, boy, another school done raised up. Because the schools that are rolling, they're going to continue to roll. But it should be some more. So some of them schools, and we just speaking sports. Some of them schools, they just babysitting. Athletes. Just babysitting. That's kind as I can say it. They're babysitting athletes, and kids gonna find out if they get opportunity to go up to a school and walk on. They're gonna find out that they really was misused if they've been over there 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. How you don't get a kid better? You done had a kid 3 or 4 years. Yeah, you tell me how. Jacoby Greer, whoever at Roosevelt is what? And I'm just saying that, people can say, well, we don't have that many kids. Well, if you stop making excuses, man. Do some coaching. Show your worth. Show your worth. Show your worth. That's why I said there's a lot of certified training wheel coaches. That means they just learn it. It's like training wheels when you learn how to ride your bike. But you got to understand the kids get the bad results from that. They do, man. It's about performing, y'all. I'd rather have a kid that just say, I'm just going to let's use a 400. I talk on a boy, he ran a 40, just say he ran a 48.2 and gotten sixth place. He didn't win. 48.6. But here's a kid at another track meet Same 400 race. Runs a 51-1, and he gets first place. He goes home with a medal. The kid that ran 48 goes home without a medal. But a college coach coming is going to take that 48, that kid that did not win a medal, over that 51. Man, you can find 51 anywhere all day. All day. That 51 better learn how to run the 800. He needs to run 51 2 times, both laps. Be competitive. Good needs more training and discipline. Yes. But see, track is a sport that it's individual, man. I don't care if you're on a relay. You still got to run your individual part. And I see too many coaches being fans of their athletes. I mean, how you gonna be a fan of a joker running the 200? And I'm speaking varsity, man. 23, 24. Oh no. See, sports don't have an age, man. 23. You need to start coaches. You got kids in the 200. See, what I'm seeing, coaches are just filling up slots with their athletes and just putting them in events. They say that they got a full slate of athletes that, so when they go to track meet, I guess when they tell their principal or the AD, now we got kids in every event. That may be so true. But you got them in some events that don't even make sense. 100, 12 something. We talking about varsity athletes. 11. Why he didn't qualify? No, he didn't qualify. He didn't qualify when you put him in the event. He didn't qualify before they even ran. And I'm just saying, track, it can be rewarding or it can be embarrassing. But I saw some parents in the stand was jumping up and down. My baby just won. And I'm looking at the time like, wow. Yeah, they did. They won. They was first and second and third place. And wow. So that'll be the talk. I know that was the talk of today when they got back to their respective schools. They spoke on how they won this relay, and wow. Then there's an issue, and I said issue, and I saw a lot of this yesterday. Like I told you, I saw some talent, but coaches wasting their talented kid on relays when they know he or she doesn't have any help. Why not let that kid run? Okay, here's a kid that has potential, showing potential. And I saw him yesterday. There are some kids they wouldn't have ran on nobody's relay yesterday because their relay sucked. But I would have allowed that kid to run open events and let him display his skill set and give him an opportunity to win. Because there were some kids that, it was sickening, y'all. It was sad if you're a real track person. It's hard on the athlete when he comes against. Oh, yeah, they don't even compare. They don't even compete. What you just said, it doesn't even compete. That's why I say you take a kid like that and let them run open. Got an update on Carter. Carter won. I will let you know about Kimberly Madison before I join the show. So Carter has won. They are headed to state. Don't have a score on it yet. And it reads, I will let you know about Kimball and Madison before I join in the show. Oh, Duncanville and North Crowley back and forth. Okay, so they're playing one another, Duncanville and Crowley. Says back and forth, okay. So the Metroplex representing again, but DISD has 3 schools representing, and I'm not taking back what I said. I'm gonna stand on it about DISD until we show there's a difference, and that's just facts, y'all. I'm gonna stand on it. We got to. When you know better, you do better. And if you want to get better, you do better. But there are some coaches, and I'm not gonna just throw some words around and say they mean well. They mean well. I'm not gonna throw that around. If you want the athletes to perform, the coaches have to perform. Because if you want to get better, you do better. So Lincoln girls, though, and then the program in track and field is awesome over there. Y'all gonna see. I know they got the top 400 girl in the state over there. And I think I don't know if she's a sophomore this year or she's a junior. She's cold. She's running times. Yes. Because I understand she's 54 quarter miler now. She was 55 last year. That's what I'm saying. That's running. Now, y'all hear what I just said? I saw some 63, 65. I'm talking about girls now. I saw some 68. I don't even know how to time that. Well, I saw some on the clock. It be showing like 106. Man, my clock stops. After 59, it won't even do nothing else. For girls, it just don't do nothing else. You know, I'm talking about 400, y'all. I saw some 35s in the 200. Talking about girls. 33s. We talking about 200 meters. I saw a mile relay got lapped last night. A mile relay. One lap around everybody. Got lapped. See, that's when. See, that's gonna be a scar on them kids the rest of their life. And you know, they get on their social media and cut up. How you get lapped on a mile relay? That young lady, the smartest thing she could have done, that was the ankle leg, is walked off. Nobody even know how people usually stand and clap for you. Nobody even stood and clapped. So when she got back to the finish line, she was clowning like it was cute. You know, I don't even play with track and field. It's serious. That was an insult. And then the coach even went over there smiling. He just scarred that kid. That's why I'm talking about it now, because it was pathetic. All 4 of them. He may well didn't even put them out there. Why would you put a group out there that you know wasn't going to perform. It don't make sense. That's not even punishment. See, it's those type of coaches I'm talking about. You know they wasn't prepared anyway. Why would you put them out there? I don't like that, y'all. Not one of them was cold. And if you were at the track meet yesterday, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You saw them. I mean, not one of them showed any skill set. I done seen where sometime maybe a drop stick, whatever happened, you got behind, but they were over just 400 meters around the track. They were behind 400 and change. So do you look at the kids or you look at the coach on that? I look at the coach because he knew better. He knew better. Or if it was a she knew better. It was sad. You can't even say I feel sorry for the kids because they know they were. See, oh man, that's what I'm talking about. Nina Taylor done checked in. Thank you yes, Nina, thank you so very much. It's all good. And the same on your end. I hope all is well with you and your family. We need to talk. But yeah, cause Nina and I we talk all the time. It's always positive too. I need some positivity, some more. But I hope I don't see any more track like that. I don't want if track gonna be like what it was last night with some of those teams, y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. Cause I'm telling you, it was sad in some cases. I look at, and I'm not talking about a kid ran slow, like one kid. It was groups of kids. And parents, yeah, parents up there. Yeah. Back in the day, you had to try out. I would hope that's the same thing today, Coach. You're right. Back in the day, you had to try. So I'm saying, so what is it? A participation award? I mean, a participation type deal going on now? I don't know. It made for a long, boring track meet watching so many kids run slow. And that's different program. You know? But that's the type of stuff that I say the district has to stop because it looks bad on the district. And you continue to hire these type of guys and a few females that this is their performance that they give back. No, you cannot do that. It looks bad. That's why I said definitely inaccurate system damaged. Because there's some cats just drawing a check and they're not producing. Just drawing a check. And y'all allowing it to happen. Some of them programs, you might need to just shut them down. Don't have a program that year. Till somebody start coaching. It's too many kids, man. It's too many kids. And there are some talented kids that just need a coach or some coaches to believe in them and give them opportunity. Yeah, so that's what that is. I saw it. I mean, It cannot be another track meet. Like, they ought to just have a track meet just for them alone. And don't nobody go watch them. Yeah, I'm just saying, we got to do better. But we got the, what's coming up next? So I've got the Razorback relays this Friday. I know it's getting close to the Cowboy shootout, Carter shootout. Y'all really, it's gonna be getting close. Cause once the Texas relays get here, you know it's district. That following week, and again, everybody goes to district. Everybody, even the slow folks. Yeah, go to district. And then the system so messed up where we came through. It was so competitive. Only 2 got out. Now 4 teams get out of district to go to area. But that's gonna be a whole lot of them stop right that area. Well, most of them gonna be stopped. Gonna be stopped at district, after district. They're gonna be in off season real quick. Say real quick. And so many of them not gonna qualify for the finals in district. So it's gonna start thinning out. But the majority of them that's left, they might well put their, I'm gonna paraphrase it, put their car in park and cut the engine off. Put the car in park and cut the engine off. Save your gas. Because again, gotta start running some times to continue. Sad to say, but they like they just go in the classroom. What's the extracurricular activities? Yep. So Ella Wilson, that's a whole nother subject right there and topic. Some of them best bet is to stay in the classroom, leave the sports thing alone. Absolutely. They will do better, I hope. The athletic skill sets, and I'm speaking track. I probably can speak football and basketball. I know I could. But that's why kids, they have a skill set. They want to transfer or not even attend their home schools. They want to win, y'all. And they want to be coached up. Yes, they do. But let me talk about my sponsors for this moment. And boy, last week, boy, they talked through my whole sponsors. Oh, they had a good conversation. Hey, sponsor time. Robert's Ready to Wear. 1706 MLK Boulevard, Dallas, Texas. Phone number 214-421-0624. Again, 214-421-0624. Go over there and see my guy, Simon Jr. That's Simon Washington Jr., the owner proprietor of Robert's Ready to Wear. Now, y'all know Easter's coming up. Go there and say Simon Jr., Coach Fly sent me. And see what he's going to do for you. Ladies, your husband, your significant other, your boyfriend, just a friend. I may just be cool like that. Go over there and see. Go see Simon Jr. and say Coach Fly sent you and watch what they'll do for you. Then there's Freedom Fashion down the street. 2716 MLK Boulevard, Dallas, Texas. Phone number 214-421-3017. Again, 421-3017. Now go see Freedom himself and his wife, Miss Helen. And guess what? You say Coach Fly sent you. He's going to hook you up. And I mean hook you up. We got an update. Kimball won 67-53. So right now, Carter and Kimball are headed to stay. Anyone have an update on Madison? So Kimball and Carter, so Kimball has a chance for back-to-back. Let's go Cowboys. Let's go Knights. Come on, Trojan. Somebody give me an update. Back to my sponsors. Like I say, Freedom Fashion. You go see Freedom himself and his wife, Miss Helen, and say Coach Fly sent you. Then there's Arrow Insurance Services. 510 Turtle Cove Drive, Suite 200, Raleigh, Texas. Phone number 972-686-6868. Again, 972-686-6868. Listen, you need car insurance, home insurance, boat insurance, garage insurance, whatever type of insurance, go see my guy Charles Archer and say Coach Fly sent you. And he's going to really, really take care of you. Say Coach Fly sent you. And then there's Lakeside Dental Solutions, 6705 Heritage Parkway, Raleigh, Texas. Phone number 972-412-0014. Again, 972-412-0014. Dr. Brad Salter is the dentist there. There's some other dentists in the building, but you want to see Dr. Brad Salter. You tell him Coach Fly sent you. Well, secretary answers the phone. So I need to speak with Dr. Brad Salter. And Coach Fly had me to call him. That's all it's going to take. And watch him work out whatever y'all need worked out. I don't have to know your business as long as the two that you all give him your business and tell him what you need and watch it get taken care of. It's going to get handled. And then there's Rydell Plumbing Company, 3700 U.S. Highway 80 East, Mesquite, Texas. Phone number 972-682-4860. Again, 972-682-4860. Scott Rydell is the owner and proprietor of Rydell's Plumbing Company. I was just over there with him earlier today. Go see Scott and tell Scott what's going on with your plumbing. And say Coach Fly sent you. Had you to call. He was going to do it anyway. First class service. But when you say Coach Fly sent you, you're going to get first class service. Yes. Scott right there and his daughters are working there, his son. Listen, he's a special guy. Then there's Golden Gate Funeral Home, 4155 South R.L. Thornton Freeway, Dallas, Texas. Phone number 214-941-7332. Again, 214-941-7332. John Beckwith Jr., my guy, JB, owner of Golden Gate Funeral Home, And we know we don't like discussing it and talking about it, but we all must pass that way one day. And JB will make sure that your family is taken care of. You don't have to do a GoFundMe or none of that. If you're having difficulties in whatever situations that are out of your control, give JB a call and say, Coach Fly sent you. And everything's going to be all right. He's going to make sure that he takes care of you as though you just paid a whole lot of money. So go see him. Got another update on still. It's on the Carter. I'm on the Kimball's game. And then there's the pre-need burial services. And you're gonna want to have a pre-need. Trust me, you're gonna want to. And if you're not familiar with the pre-needs, listen, you call my guy, Pastor Darrell Turner, at 940-224-0051. Again, 940-224-0051. And you say Coach Fly had you to call. He's going to walk you through it. Matter of fact, he's going to come to you and explain everything that you need to know about the pre-need. And you're going to learn that to not spend your monies on the pre-needs, your life insurance money. You're going to learn to let the pre-need take care of your burial services. And all your life insurance policies will become generational wealth money to whomever it is that you left as beneficiary. He's going to show you how to and why you shouldn't take your life insurance policy and pay for your funeral services. And you shouldn't, because that's going to be monies that it's going to help whomever. It's going to help whomever. And you say Coach Fly said call, it's a done deal. And if you can't reach Pastor Darrell Turner at 940-224-0051, again, 940-224-0051. You can call myself or John Beckwith Jr. over at Golden Gate Funeral Home to get you in touch with who you need to get in touch with. And JB's number, again, is 214-941-7332. And that's him, John Beckwith Golden Gate, because he will direct you to Pastor Turner with the pre-need. Or you can call me at 214-789-0065. 214-789-0065. Those have been my sponsors. And ladies and gentlemen, you may say, well, Cole, why are you talking so slow? Because I have a headache. I just thought I'd share that. I got a headache. But those are my sponsors. And I think I'm having a hunger headache because I hadn't eaten of late. I ate earlier today when my guy Arthur Williams. Arthur, boy, I know he was in another business meeting. I see my son flashed and chimed in. Yes, he chimed in. That's Flash Flanagan right there. Oh boy, and Flash. When I with Scott's and Rydell Plumbing Company, Todd was up there, and he said that y'all getting out on the water. So, because he wants to test drive the boat. That's a good deal. So, hook that up. He definitely wants the boat. Yep. So, like I said, those have been the sponsors, and we're back to the show. I'm gonna wrestle with these next 35 minutes because this headache has really got me, y'all. But again, Kimball and Carter. Yeah, you tell me, yeah, y'all going this weekend? Correct. We might well throw those poles in the water. Since you're gonna be on the water, so we might well go to the spot. And the way that they run in track, it's these track meets. And you know I'm a track person. If y'all go fishing Saturday, I'm going fishing. I'm not even going to the track meet. For what? Since Hutch has they meet on Friday. That'll be good enough for me. And I said good enough. Because it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. What's the update here? Might got an update. May have an update. We got an update. Madison 74, Brownsville 68. Kimball 68, West Plains 61. Carter 73, Brock 62. North Crowley 52, Duncanville 49, all unofficial. What is official is Kimball and Carter, they're state bound. Madison 74, Brownsville 68. So question, is that not a final? That's the question. I'm more concerned. Did I say concerned? Allow me to retract that and reset. I'm interested in knowing. How about that? So, again, there's an update with Madison 74, Brownville 68, and I'm hoping it's a final. So it looks like, and then North Crowley and Duncanville, that's still here in the Metroplex, you know. It looks like that's tight, 52-49. So anyone with an update, man, just call in. Well, Flash, if y'all going, well, I know y'all get on the water because I know y'all. I talk with him, and cause he was also up there at Scott's doing some work on some of the trucks up there. It's a beautiful thing. It's a final. Oh, Crowley beat Duncanville 52-49. That was a close game. But it looks like North Crowley will be representing 6A here in the Metroplex. So Lincoln High School girls last Friday were winners. On Saturday, Lancaster High School girls were winners. And Lincoln girl were back-to-back. Now Kimball will be playing for a back-to-back title. So, ladies and gentlemen, we may have 2 4A teams here in the Metroplex. that are state champions. Because Carter went small, Kimball went big for A. So should be a good show next week, but Madison, they should be in the house next Tuesday. God saying the same. Yep. So congratulations to those programs. And see, those are programs. Programs. We need some other schools to start having programs. And that's the difference. Because the kids are there. Programs. We got a caller. Caller.
Ooh, I'm tired. Coach Fly.
Yes, sir.
Boy, thanks for taking my call.
Man, thanks for
I'm
the
tired.
updates. Yeah, I see you've been on the job, man.
Boy, look here. I thought I retired.
But see, it's still folks like you need it. Need
Man.
it. Need it. Not want it, just
look
want
here.
it. Need it. Yes, sir.
We got opportunity for 3 teams in DISD to win a state championship.
Yes, sir.
Madison, Kimball, and Carter.
But and 2 of them representing the 4A.
Yeah, 2 in the 4A.
And one is representing back-to-back.
Back to back. We just had those 2 Tigers,
Yes, we did.
female Tigers,
The LHS Tigers?
those 2 lady Tigers, yeah.
Yeah, them 2 LHS Tigers, yeah. That would be Lincoln High School
Man,
and Lancaster High School.
Duncanville just couldn't. Man, it was close. It kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. 1 point here, 1 point there.
Yeah, the score
Man.
speaks for itself, 52 to 49.
Think about this. Next year, they'll play each other twice a year anyway.
But those 2 schools?
They've been in the same district. Yeah, they're going to be in the same district. North Crowley. Not all of them going to be in the same district with Duncanville.
Wow.
Waxahachie, yeah.
But here's the deal. They're going to end up knocking each other off then.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
But they knocked each other off this time.
Yeah. That just show you how much talent is here in the Metroplex, man.
In the Metroplex. Well, until you get to, the Metroplex still be represented
Regardless.
in track when it comes to DeSoto and Duncanville. But DISD, oh boy, I don't know what happened.
Well, I don't know if you've been listening to the show. It's been.
I ain't had time to listen to the show. I was going back and forth on those basketball games. What happened?
Chicago.
Yes, sir.
When I see varsity, I'm going to go with the 400. When I see 53s and 54s, I saw the fastest. Okay, yesterday. I'm talking about yesterday's track meet.
Okay.
The fastest 400 ran yesterday was a 51. And it was the only one.
The meet or the practice? They were practicing, right? Running.
No, the track meet.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
At the Leon Hayes, I say the fastest 400 was a 51.
Wow.
Then there was no more 51s. Then the next, so it was 3 or maybe 4. I had to look at my notes. 52s. I know it was 3. And then everything else started following. 53s, 54s, 55s, 56. I said varsity.
Well,
You said well. No, it must have all been sick. Go ahead. Well, yeah.
DID is in trouble because at that A&M meet last week, it was won with a 45-9, and
Ouch.
fourth place was a 46.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Chicago, did you say 45?
45-9. Yeah. Almost 46 flat. But the second, third, and fourth was 46.
See, that's track, man. That's running.
I think 8th place was 47 something.
8th place with 47.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen that listen
Yeah,
to the
they
show,
didn't
do
have
y'all
none left.
understand what we're talking about now?
Everybody was under 48. So with that 51 that y'all ran, not y'all, that 51 that they ran out there to meet,
Yeah.
it wouldn't even make the. No, it wouldn't make the.
Wait a minute, and they can't say it wasn't good weather.
Hey, say, coach,
I'm
they
listening.
would have lapped him in. They would have lapped him in the quarter.
Hey, man, I saw a lapping in the mile relay.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
I
I
was
did.
just joking, man.
Nah.
I was just joking. You don't get lapped in the mile relay. You can't. It's impossible.
You want to rewind it? I said I saw it. Nobody told me about it. I was there.
You
200.
It's
Let's go
possible,
to the boys 200. I saw one. Uno. And I ain't talking about the game of Uno either. 21 in the 200. 21, 7, 8. Uno.
21. I can go for that. I mean, for right now, 21. That ain't bad. That kid got
That's not bad. That's
3, 4 more weeks. Yeah. So that's pretty good.
I saw 2, 3 22s. I seen a whole lot of 23s and 24s. And I don't even want to discuss the 25s and 26s.
What girls?
No,
girls
boy. I'm
that?
talking boys.
Oh, boy. I was gonna say them girls running.
Riggs say Carter has a boy that runs a 47. Oh, absolutely, they do. And I'm 40, Riggs, they do. I know this for facts.
Okay, was Carter at that meet?
Yes, sir. But I didn't see their horses rolling.
Oh, so the 47 guy didn't run.
I didn't see him at all yesterday.
I mean, you can have an off day.
No, he wasn't off. I mean, when I say off, he didn't run bad. He wasn't there. He didn't run.
Oh, he didn't run at all.
I didn't see him run at all.
Man, how you gonna have a day off?
I didn't see him run at all.
How you gonna have a day off?
We said Charles Alexander. Yeah. He ran. Yep. He runs a half. It's the same kid. Yep. 157.
I don't want to compare. I don't want to compare when we ran against what they do now.
Shoot.
However, I have to say this.
Man.
You think you would have got a day off?
Listen.
Whatever you run, you're going to run it.
You're going to run it twice.
You don't think. Yeah, you're going to run it twice.
I spoke on it.
You're not going to have a day off. You tell me the kid from Carter that run the 47 didn't run, so he had the day off?
I didn't say it. I said I didn't see him run. I don't know if he had the day off. I don't know if he was. I don't know. He might have ran somewhere else unattached. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to.
I enjoy. I'm
a
a fan of his. I enjoy watching him run.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So if we got a kid running a 47, we need to see that 47. So we can get it on down to 46.
Oh, he's 46 quarter mile. Hey, he's 40. I'm telling you, Rick say he ran 156. You're right, Rick. He's a bad boy, man. He's a bad boy. Carter is ready.
But you can't take a day off. He's ready, but you don't want him to take a day off because they got spring break coming up.
Listen.
Well, okay.
I understand everything you saying. I say you must not have been listening to the. Well, you say you wasn't.
I couldn't.
Listen.
I missed it.
Say, yes, sir. I saw a lot of I saw a lot of 53s, 54s, 55s in the 400, and I don't even want to discuss the 56s and 57s. Then I saw.
Wow.
See, but watch this though. I saw some talented young kids that are not being coached up. You hear what I just said? I saw some talented
Yeah.
kids with some good coaching gonna make some noise. Oh, I saw them.
Well, they
But
got summer track coming up.
yeah, but I'm saying they in some programs right then. I hear what you're saying about summer track. A whole lot of them gonna get better. That's what's gonna be. That's when you're gonna see that this kid was run over at what school? This kid running like this? Yes. Because they got some coaches, man, that obviously are homeboys or homegirls or in the loop. They not doing no coaching. You hear what I just said?
Well, Coach, also, I don't think they actually have enough time to coach them like they really want to coach them.
Well,
And so
please
maybe-
explain that. Please, what you?
So,
Who
you
don't
know,
have
so
enough
maybe
time?
the
The
kids
coaches?
What's that?
You saying the coaches don't have enough time when it's their job?
I mean, I'm just saying the coaching the way they really, really want to coach them.
Well,
And then maybe the kids
well-
need to do a little something extra on their own, away from them.
well, I know damn
Like
well
you-
they need to do something
like
on their
you
own
do.
because I'm looking at the times. They really need to do something on their own. But
Coach, you got me laughing.
why I got you laughing? Because I'm speaking facts.
Well,
See, man, I
it's
saw
the same.
on their own.
Well,
hey,
let
the
me
way they
ask you
ran
this.
yesterday, it was on their own.
Let me ask you this
What's
in your
that?
professional opinion.
Okay.
Do you think we have a chance, we being DISD, to have something going down south?
In track?
In your opinion?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just not like it used to be.
Oh no, it's not. No. Oh no. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, it's like it used to be. They be going to watch if they gonna still go. But we got some representatives going.
Well, all these, DISD was a dominant.
Was dominant. Listen, Houston,
In track.
Galveston, Austin, they
Right.
couldn't wait to see us, man, because they knew something was coming.
Yeah, you're gonna have the Roosevelts and the South Oak Cliff and the Lincolns and the Kimballs.
Yes,
and,
sir.
Carter. So, I'm talking about strong.
Strong. They should be able to at least compete. Our schools as a practice track on camp. Yeah, and see that Rick, what you just said now. And that's correct. Our schools have a practice track now. It really should be better. See,
So what's the problem?
coaching.
Okay.
Coaching.
I just asked. Okay.
Coaching.
Okay.
Because there's some talent.
Coaching.
Man, it's over 30 high schools in DISD. It's a lot of talent in most of them schools. You got what I'm saying? Even if they don't have enough to make a strong relay, they got some kids that can run individual and be strong. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, Coach.
I'm listening.
How about this? You can only coach what you have, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Now, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, when I go to these football games, I see a lot of athletes out there that I think could help other programs like track, basketball, baseball, or whatever, and it'll help them in sports. So maybe not all the best athletes is out there in track.
That may be true. Now, with that being said, seeing what I saw, I wouldn't want to come out for track either.
Well,
Back to coaching. I wouldn't want to. If that's my coach and my coaches, and I'm what. Listen, I wouldn't come out for track. I just wait for summer track.
well, Coach, you can't take a donkey to the Kentucky Derby
And you better not.
and expect to win.
But you
Well,
got
maybe if they have all don't. I'm saying I've seen some athletes, in my opinion, playing football that can actually help the track program.
oh
So
for
maybe
sure.
all the your best runners are not out there participating
I'm
in
gonna
track.
say it again. Looking at some of these track coaches, I wouldn't go be part of it either. Now, but if I for under the right tutelage, I come out and say, "Well, coach, I'm coming out for track, but I want to run open." They gonna say that kid is not coachable. That's what a coach gonna say, cause he wants him on 3 relays at least. Now I want to run individual because I don't have. Listen. So is that kid being undisciplined, uncoachable because he or she wants to run open events? That's a question for you.
It all depends. If that kid is a senior, then it need to run some open. But if this kid is a junior or sophomore, and if you're trying to win the overall state championship,
You
feel
try on clothes.
well, all you can do is try.
Okay.
I mean,
so here's a kid that has a skill set that could possibly run 100, 200. I'm just gonna use that 800, whatever it may be. But the coach wants him on the relay because, watch this. Because you get 20 points. You get 20 points if you win the relay.
If you win, right.
But here's a kid that may get you 20 points in an open event, or at least 18. That's a first and a second. Well, that 18 points, say this kid he wins one event to get second in another event, right? That's 18 points. That's more than your second place relay team by itself. I'm listening. Tell me wrong. I think I got that from you.
If you have a kid that's gonna get you first and second or second and third, you got a relay team also.
Not if you don't have no help.
I understand.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you got two more somewhere else that you can.
Here's a kid. Just say here's a 48 miler kid that ran 48, right?
Okay.
Then the next 3 legs run. We're speaking mile relay at this time, okay?
Okay, gotcha.
So here's a kid that runs your 48, low 48. And the next 3 legs is a 53, a 54, and a 55. You tell me what they gonna win at?
They're not gonna win.
Okay, then.
Mile relay on that.
So therefore, that kid should put that kid in 2 open events, and if not 3, I'm saying I'm looking at 3, but let him play with a relay. But he already know they going home. Well, okay, where you gonna hide him at?
Well, you can't hide a donkey.
So therefore, back to what I'm saying, whether he's a 9th grader, sophomore, or junior, you see if he's a senior. Nah, if he's a freshman or if he's a sophomore, if he's a junior, and he don't have no other help, give that kid an opportunity to win.
Give him an opportunity, right?
To win on his
I
own.
agree.
Because guess what? If he wins on his own, coach, you still gonna get the chance to go to regionals, or if he continues to win, go to state with that one kid. But you know damn well you ain't going nowhere. You leave him on the relay.
Right. No, he's not gonna run all.
Y'all might well go and go to the concession stand and go and get you some food to eat and just some junk and just
So you need to coach that kid up.
There you go.
In an individual race.
That correct.
Yeah, if you coach him up.
It's a lot of those one kids at done.
I got you. Yeah, true.
It's a lot of those one kids at schools. Some of them got 2 kids like that at their school. But
Right.
you don't have enough to be strong enough to be on a relay. Let's be real intelligent about this thing. I tell you, when you smart enough to know you dumb, you can't be dumb no more. So now give that kid an opportunity to win on his own or her own.
Gotcha.
But put on relay, man. We get 20. You ain't finna get 30.
Well,
you ain't finna get.
You have to win to get 20.
You got to win.
You have to win to get 20.
I saw some kids yesterday that I saw some skill sets with, but the program that they're in, they're gonna be at home they're gonna be in the off season right after district. They're gonna be in the off season. Hey, how about that? And the coach don't have a clue how to get that kid better.
So in other words, they being denied their right to track and field achievement, huh?
Being denied because the coach don't identify what he really has or she really has in that kid. You have opportunity to elevate another kid with a skill set that can compete. When you cannot compete with a relay, I don't care how fast this kid. What you gonna do? Let him run? You better find a sprint medley. No. This kid, when you realize this, let's start elevating this kid to get better because you really got something in this kid. Even if you got two, you still don't have enough for a relay because after they run their outstanding legs, then it's over with. They start moonwalking like Michael Jackson, Man, if you coaching, you got to find that combination and say, okay, this is what we have. This is what I have.
Well, okay, Coach. If you got a kid, let's say he or she is good in the 400, you're gonna run that kid in the 400, but you can also scratch that kid on that mile relay. You see what I'm saying?
No, that's correct. And guess what? And after his leg or her leg, it's over.
It's trashed out.
It's over. So you done wasted this kid's talent set.
I'm not calling the kids trash. I'm just saying it's not. That's it. It's over. Yeah, you only got one leg. But he's running an open quarter both times.
Yes. So therefore, run this kid in open events and give him a chance to get even better because listen, how many times have we seen that?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, you have to coach.
Yes.
It ain't.
I got something coming down the pipe too myself. I don't know yet. I know tomorrow. I'm just telling you, I got something coming down the pipe, Chicago. You feel me?
I know you always got something going on, Coach.
Yeah. So
I know it's gonna be positive, whatever it is.
Yes, sir. Got something coming down the pipe, and it's gonna change. And it's gonna change some things. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It's gonna change some things.
I know whatever it is, it's gonna help the kids.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's what you're all about. So.
And I want to take it a step further. Throw in the middle school kids in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to get the babies in there.
Yes,
it's
sir.
Get them. If you get them down there,
I say
like they do in football, do the same thing in track.
Yeah, I say throw the middle school kids in it, and let's start a system, and have a program. But again, you guys. It's I'm gonna say it again. It's over 30 high schools in the ISD. You can't tell me the same 4 schools and sometimes 5. That's why all the athletes, man, students everywhere, man. I saw some kids, man. Yeah, as sad as it may have been, I saw some kids. And I'm like, whoa, this kid got some coaching, some training. Yes.
So what kind of time? Wait a minute, Coach.
All right.
You just got to telling me they were running 62s.
Now I saw some 60. Chicago, I don't plan on learning this. My clock my stopwatch stopped at 59. 61, 64s. Okay, what are those? You tell me. Help me with that. What are those times? What's a 101? What's a 104?
That's supposed to be a minute and 1 second.
And I'm just saying when they run in the quarter, what's that? What is that?
That's a day. No.
Yeah, you need a
Let
calendar.
me ask you this, Coach.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. What was the time on the 4x1? You probably went over it. I'm just asking. I'm asking
The
for
winning
a reason.
time?
Yes.
You want okay? We want because they ran JV
I
and they
want
ran
Boston.
varsity.
I don't want JV. I want Boston.
43 and some change.
Wow. They would have barely beat Lancaster girls. They
Say,
ran
man,
44 last week,
it was a beautiful day yesterday. Good running.
and it was cold last week
You asked
when they
me.
was down there in College Station. They ran a 44 something.
I coached
But,
I coached that private school, and I refuse to call their name because they gets no props, and win state with them. But I say this not running. Look at these times they win, and then I said it's about time and track. But we winning. I said no, but we can get better. Well, I said we can really get better. And then when somebody tell you just play the game, man, fuck that.
Coach, you almost made me spit up my medicine.
I walked away from that, man, and didn't go to the bank. I said, and they state champions. You tell me just play the game? Nah. I ain't no sellout, man. Just play the game. They had a hard day of practice, and you give them, just say we ran 3 600s and 2 500s and finished with about 8 150s, and you give them 2 days off because they all sore. We back at square one again. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's part of the process. You're supposed to be sore.
Yeah, but
If you don't get sore and you don't catch a cramp, then you're not getting there.
Say, I didn't even go to the. I didn't go to the banquet. I say state champions, man, won it all, and I'm not built like that, man. Then you tell me just play the game. What? Yeah, all right. Say,
Coach,
man.
I know you wasn't satisfied with the time, but let me ask you this:
All right.
that group that you're not gonna name, did they give you their best? Did they give you all they have?
I was getting it. I was working on it. But I just told you, when you have a good day, Harper, then they give them 2 days off because they say, well, you kids, they don't work like this.
Yeah.
See, one thing about track, you can go to a private school. You can be homeschooled. If you cold, you cold. You don't need no school name. You just need you. You can run unattached. That's what track and field would do for you. You don't need a group. If you just lucky to have a group that can run, but if you just cold, be cold all by yourself. Be cold. Remember Omar Johnson went to Country Day? He went over there. He was cold all by himself. I'm just saying, man, it's a list of people like that.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, Jelly Roll was cold by himself.
Yeah, Ron Ingram.
Yeah. Say, they tell me that Sock girls 4x1 is pretty decent.
They are. I'm telling you, man.
Okay.
Say, man.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. See, you got some kids, man. They just don't have any help where they are, but a lot of them is the coaching, man. You got what I'm saying?
I believe that.
There's a lot of them that coach. I saw it yesterday again, man. It's like, I mean, this kid here really looks good, but didn't know how to finish. I look at a 4x1. You turning all around, taking the baton. You're not even in harm's way. What I'm saying, you're not even at the exchange. You just turn. Who's your coach? You standing up running 100. You step back to go forward. What that? That's so disrespectful to track and field. You feel what I'm saying? And you got these folks that are head coaches. Man, and then, boy, how you gonna build a program in a dynasty? Like I said, they need, boy, Sprague Stadium. It was just filled with cold track programs. Every week, so you don't know who gonna win. You just know it's gonna be fast. Told Curtis Jones from Longview, he said he knew how to get to state. He said he come to Dallas. Yes, sir. He down there.
They just had a meet also, didn't they? This past weekend.
Who? Longview?
The Lobo
Relay?
Relay?
Oh, I'm not sure, but that's the only time he didn't come to Dallas because they had the Lobo Relay. But he would invite all the schools in Dallas to come. Well, that was rolling to come to the Lobo Relays.
He don't come now, do he?
Oh, he's not the coach no more. He ain't been coaching years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know Lobos had their own meet this past weekend.
Did they? Yeah. Say, man, one thing about Sprague, coming to Sprague, you know how to get to Austin, man.
Exactly.
Yes,
well,
sir.
we're going to pray about it, Coach. We're going to pray
You
about
don't
it.
need I ain't going to waste no prayers on that. Pray about what?
We're just going to pray about the whole situation.
What you going to pray? What?
Hopefully,
Okay, well, you know, you use yours. I'm going to save mine.
Well, we praying for the kids that they'll get the proper guidance.
Yeah, what's going to happen? Some are going to get blessed enough to go walk on somewhere, and they're going to see and going to be cold. And you're going to say, they're going
to get blessed this summer. They'll get blessed this summer track.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I believe that, yeah.
And then next year, you're going to see, wow, kid running this kind of time.
Now you're going to say that kid didn't. I thought that kid was over there at this school. No, he ain't transferred over here now. Yeah. Yeah. Man, see, track can be rewarding or it can be very embarrassing, man. Yes, sir. Yeah, yes, sir.
Well, you're right, Coach. I hope whatever you got coming down the pipeline come on through, and because DISD, I'm just gonna say DISD needs some help only because I just don't see it right now. You know, it's just my opinion. I don't see it. You know, the dominance that this district
should
had.
Yes.
Is watered down a lot, man. People used to fear. If they see a team from Dallas, they go, oh, hell.
Say, man, it was a fear factor. I'm telling you, boy, and to go to the TSU relays or the Texas relay, man, it'd be like, man, they here. Not just a team from Dallas. I'm talking about Dallas is here.
Yeah, Dallas is here. They go, oh, here they come.
Here they come.
Yeah.
Listen, in the finals, 9 lanes, right? In Austin, Texas. I'm going to Texas relay. 9 lanes, right? You're looking at 6 of them being Dallas schools. Sometimes, how crazy is that? Every now and then might be 5. But in the finals, I'm talking about in the finals. In the finals.
Yeah.
In the finals.
Yeah.
In the finals. That's how I'm talking about for years. Dominant. You got what I'm saying? Dominant. Yeah.
We'll get back to it.
You said it best. We'll get back. Yeah, we'll get back. We'll get back. Say, man. See, you had them type coaches, man, that would even help you if you didn't even attend their school. Because they know you was representing the district. It was a beautiful thing, man. When a coach will help you from another school that you got to run against, but he wanted to see you perform.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I'm going to tell you, I remember a lot of times, man, Coach Allen or Coach James. So, man, they'll be telling me, Chicago, on that back strip, you overstride and cut your stride down a little bit. And then when you do it, they so funny. Not against my boys. But
that was facts, though. That was what you just said. That's how coaches were coaching. Yeah. Man, listen, son.
Right. They don't care. If they can help you, they will.
Yeah, joke.
But you don't expect the coaches to help another kid when they can't help their own kid. Now, I wouldn't want to listen to another coach if I'm in one school right now and the way things are at this point. That coach can't tell me anything if his kids can't run.
Listen.
You trying to bamboozle me?
Hey man, listen. We at that 10 o'clock hour, but here's the deal. God's saying the same. And they gave me the opportunity to be a help. I'm talking about to any kids to get us back on that the way it used to look around here in DISD, because we was feared, man. We was feared. I do it, and it can't be our relay because some folks just don't have no help with relays. But there are some individuals that can really go that should be. And every school I know every school got to have one. Some of them two, some of them three. But I'm just saying, it's too many schools, man.
Well, we got Carter.
We're talking about track.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Carter's strong,
well,
man.
Kimber
gonna be all right.
I had to give it up.
Hey, Lincoln is strong, boys and girls.
I have to give it up to Carter. They don't get enough pub. Their football team, basketball team, and track team is strong.
It's strong. It's strong.
Yeah.
And so once again, congratulations to Carter, Kimball, and Madison Boys basketball program.
The basketball team
Head to state.
was ranked, or is ranked number 1 in the state.
Yes, sir.
You know that, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, Carter, they don't be talked about enough. Carter
getting out, man. I'm gonna talk about him.
Yeah.
I would talk about him.
You know, and this is Golden Bear talking about Carter.
No, but you're speaking the truth.
Now, of course, we know about South Oak Clifton football.
Absolutely.
But I need, and then in basketball, they still kind of,
So, man, we need some other schools in DISD to raise up.
Yeah.
Period.
Basically, you only have 4. You got.
It's like playing spade. We got 4 in the possible.
Yeah, and a maybe.
And a maybe, okay.
In a possible, yeah.
Yeah.
We can play spades with this, can't we?
Yes, sir. Hey, listen, y'all, we about to end this night. Chicago.
But it's always the same 4.
Oh, see, I've said that too. Yes, sir. That's why I say it's too many schools. So they got to start identifying with who's just, man, again, I saw yesterday some kids that had potential, man, but they're in a program, well, I keep saying, I'm using that word program loosely, that don't know how to get them kids to another level, don't know how to elevate them. But that's another topic. Y'all listen, it's God saying the same. You've been listening to the On Your Mark podcast show, sports, business, entertainment, and community, and just the people's show. My guy, Ron Chicago Wilson, that's on the line. And God saying the same. I'm gonna see y'all next Tuesday with some state champions on board. Lincoln Lady Tigers, get ready for them. We got something special coming down the pipe. Coach Ashley Grill.
Yeah.
Hey, Chicago, talk to you in just a minute. Y'all be blessed. This is Coach Fly, your host. You've been listening to On Your Mark podcast show. Thank you so much.
Either way, I'll be here.